Happy New Year, everybody! New Year of 2019 came up, and today I'm Coco, and we are still here to practice our Python problems to figure out and to understand how to solve these type of questions using Python code. Today, I especially want to talk about the concept of dictionary in Python. So today I'm going to tell you how to generate or instantiate an empty dictionary in Python, and how do we populate it, and how do we use the concept of dictionary in our best purposes. So let's take a look at today's problem, and let's keep going. Question: with a given integral number n, write a program to generate a dictionary that contains such as this type of form, I comma I times I, such that is an integral number between 1 and n, both inclusive. Suppose the following input is applied to the program. So let's say if the input 8 is going to be fitted in here, then my output's going to be as following. So if it's an 8, I'm going to start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. The left-hand side is called the keys of Python. Okay, so it's better for you to remember what's the meaning of the keys in there. The right-handed side of the match pass, these type of things. Take a look at it. See, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. These are the squared version of this key, and these are called the values. So 1 to the 8, both inclusive, and we want to generate key colon value, comma key colon value, comma key colon value until it reaches the value n. And it's giving us the hints that in the case of input data being supplied to the question, it should be assumed to be a console input. Consider use dictionary. So every time before we start our coding our programming in Python, it's better for us to use constructing a certain useful function by using, saying, def keyword, def. I'm going to name it as dict square here, okay? Doesn't matter, but it's better for you to practice the naming the function as meaningful as possible, so that later, once you go to upper level or high level, it's better for you to recognize immediately what that function is supposed to do. So I'm going to say dict square, and this function name takes one parameter n, okay, by user input. And next line is, before we jump into the next line, all the time, this is sort of my habit, I encourage you to use it. I mean, before you start it off, like, you just copy and paste this, whatever the problem asks you, so that this is sort of the beacon or the ultimate goal that you want to keep following on, so that you guys can be fully immersed in, okay, this is my goal, and I want to print out this result at the last moment. So before we construct something in a dictionary, I want to generate an empty dictionary. Let's say dict equals empty dictionary. So these two curly braces, is to generate an empty dictionary in Python. And I want to start a for loop. Doesn't matter, you can use while loop, but loop is very important because we don't know how many times that these keys and values are going to be generated. So I'm going to say for I in range n. But please remember that I in range n means it's going to start from 0 to n minus 1. So, but all we want is, we start from 1 and we want to end at n. So remember, in Python, in range, this type of placement, this is the lower bound and upper bound, and lower bound is inclusive, however the upper bound is not inclusive, so you need to be mindful of that. And how do we populate dictionary? How do we populate values into dictionary in Python? That's the thing. So the name of the dictionary, this is sort of the things that you should remember. I'm going to populate the location of dictionary I index position, whatever that value. So I'm going to times I. As you know, I is integer. It doesn't matter for us to worry about its data type. Okay, it's integer by itself. These values are going to be stored at this position of key. So pretty much that's it, and I'll return the dictionary in the end after the for loop. Okay, if you take a look at this line, after the for loop, I'm going to return it, and later on, what I want to do is, so this function is basically constructed, and what this function is doing, is basically, I'm going to write a comment, takes an integral number n, okay, and return the dictionary of the following phone. Okay, and later on, I'm going to take the user input. The way we do it is int input, and I'm going to write any message, so it doesn't matter. Enter your integer. Okay, I'm going to close two curly braces. So this part section, okay, takes the input from the user, and this int is going to convert that string value to integer. So this int is going to be whatever the types the integer is. Okay, I'm going to print out the result of this function by feeding in. So let's try this. Let's see what we can enter in here. Let's start with a very small value every time to check whether my function is working or not, you know. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the value is 1, 4, 9, 16. Great. Okay, let me try another one. Let's say, how about 8? Oh, there we go. See, if we compare the results here, it's exactly the same as what we're expected to see. All right, and then last but not least, let's try some bigger numbers. Let's say like 15 or something. Ooh, look at here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 until it reaches 15, and all these values seem pretty much equivalent to what we're expected to see as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe to my channel. I hope you press like, and please leave some comments if you think, hey Coco, I think you can improve your teaching in this way versus the other way. I guess, but I'm also curious about this point, and I want to make sure. I also want you to, like, you know, make this part more clearer and everything. I hope you have a great day, and I see you tomorrow. Bye bye.